What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So we finally have the final last hurrah of the worldwide download campaign. So we have a producer's letter here. And yeah, like there's literally like a lot to unpack here. Like there's literally a lot happening at the end of this worldwide and also in the future. So honestly, like this is the end of the worldwide campaign now, but it's the start of something insane. So like courtesy of a good like friend of mine in the Five Nine Gaming server. Yeah, like he managed to like summarize the like producer's letter up in a few slides, and a few points here. So like we'll take a look at it. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff here, including the EZAs for Tech Gogeta and the LR Remember that came as a part of the 2021. I think it was, yeah, it was 2021 Turn of Butter. So these guys are finally EZAing, and we'll obviously go through their details. But let's first of all go through like the letter. So yeah, so the 10th anniversary campaign is already starting. So like the countdown campaign. Like I don't know if they showed in the next few slides, but basically like they're gonna do missions for every single like anniversary. There we go, right here. Yeah, so like they're gonna do missions for every single like anniversary, and seems like it's a coin collecting campaign. So I assume this is gonna be some sort of currency that we can exchange for stones and stuff like that. So it looks like October. We'll have the first and second anniversary, November 3rd and 4th, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, like seems like it's gonna be very hype. So once again, I'm glad I skipped worldwide and started saving for the like 10th anniversary. Like like loads of people said I was like a wrong one for this, or it's like a stupid thing to do. Why even save at all, right? But I'm saying this for a reason. It's because of the sync, right? Bear in mind that because of the sync, 10th anniversary, we'll have it on global and JP at the same time on February. Like normally it's late January, early February for JP. So since the games are now syncing, wouldn't it not make sense to skip most of 9th anniversary and worldwide for the 10th anniversary? And like that was what I was planning to do, but at the time I couldn't resist summoning for Beast, and I got shafted 2k stones. So now I just have to save as much as I can for 10th anniversary. So yeah, that so like so far that's what it looks like. So okay, that's cool. Like there's some new like there's some new user interface updates. So now in battle we can now track how many times we did certain skills like super attacking, dodging, or doing crits and stuff like that. So as you can see, there's this little sort of section in the place where you can view links. So if you press on the character, then normally like that brings up their links, their passive, their stats and stuff like that. So in here we can now see and basically keep track of how many times we did certain skills. So this is very useful for maybe like tracking how many times we stacked a unit. So for say for example, I don't know, it's like Asia Broly. He stacks attack in his base. So we can use this to keep track of how many times we stacked Broly's attack. So it's very useful in certain situations. So let's say if we wanted to calculate Asia Broly on his 5th turn, how much defense he's at, or how much like attack he's at, right? We can use this to keep track of how many supers he actually did in the prior turns, right? So it's going to be very useful, and same for dodging, like especially for units like Goten and Trunks, we can use this to keep track of how many times he got hit or how many times he dodges. So this is really useful, man. Like like most people won't really see this as a big update, but for me personally, and for a lot of others who do calcing and stuff like that, this is going to be very useful for keeping track of these kind of stats. So that's cool. And then next of all we have well, like it's not showing very well, but I will try and show it here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so like previously, like we would have to hold on the passive skill like to see the full details, but now they've added like a special button for that which views the whole thing, so makes life like much easier. It's like especially for like units that have like like gigantic essays for passives. So like that's really nice. If we go back, there's also one last sort of update. So all of these icons are now changing for new ones. So stun will be changed into this. There's like immune to stun. This is like ghost usher, so turn delay, super attack ceiling, and then this is like attack break. So cool. It's like they're all getting new icons. It will take a little bit of getting used to, but like it still looks similar. There's nothing that deep to worry about here, so that's cool. Um, Next up is the revamp of the Greatest Warrior event. So this is finally getting a revamp. So like initially when I saw this, I thought this Goku was going to get an easy A, but it doesn't look like it. He's not getting an easy A. Seems like we're getting 5 new free-to-play characters added to this event. So once again, it's just more stones for us long-time players, really. But the reason this is there is just to help free-to-play players or new players joining the game get a solid team so that they can grind Dokkan events. This is basically like a third sort of addition that's similar to like the Ginyu Force team or like the like Team Bardock team. I think this is like this team is probably going to be easier to grind than the like yeah, yeah. It's definitely gonna be easier to grind because like all it's like all of the Team Bardock or it's like the Ginyu Force characters need their own orbs, and it's just like a bit long to grind them. So I think these guys will be like decent-ish for startup players. So that's cool. And then the last few changes is for the banners. So Dokkan Fest banners are finally getting pity. So like if you guys know on on units like the yellow coin banners, normally there's like like special grey coin where we have to do summons. If we get enough of those grey coins, then we can buy a copy of the new unit guaranteed. So that's going to be the same for Dokkan festivals. It does say though that this is not for large scale campaigns. Yeah, so it's not going to be for worldwide campaigns like anniversaries, stuff like that. It's just going to be for your normal monthly Dokkan Fest banners. So that's cool. And yeah, now we move on to the EZA details for Tech Gogeta and like the LR remember. So like his leader skill, so like his corroded brilliant mind and movie bosses. Like you're like he's actually like he himself is actually like a solid leader if you don't have people like Tech Broly, AGL Broly, Int Broly, stuff like that. So honestly, I might run him as leader because I don't have Tech Broly. So for his like initial showcase, I have both of these units rainbow, by the way. Both Gogeta and this guy, I have rainbow and Link level 10. So bro, I am so excited, man. But yeah, like honestly, like I might run this guy's leader and just run like a movie bosses team, honestly. Because like, I do have Int Broly, I have Super Easy A Broly, I have Easy A LR Broly, so I can make it work for sure. Yeah. Okay. So his 12 key then is like 30% attack and defense for one turn, greatly lowers defense. His 18 key is 50% attack and defense and massively lowers defense. I wish it lowered attack, but like it is what it is. Like let's zoom in actually. So his passive skill then, so he gets like key plus 6 and then 166% attack and defense start of turn. Now he has guaranteed guard. So previously he was only guarding in slot 1 and 2. Now he just has unconditional guaranteed guard. Like then he has 22% DR, and then he launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of being a super attack for one turn from the character's entry turn. All right, cool. And then he gets key plus 2 up to 6. 66% attack and defense up to 166, and then 22% chance of critting up to 66% with each attack done. So he needs to do what? 2, 4, 6. So that's 3 attacks. What's the 66% attack and defense going up to? So what? Like we do 66 times 3. Yeah, that's basically full build up. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's full build up. Okay, so it's just 3 attacks. Yeah, not super attacks. It's just 3 attacks. It doesn't really matter if you do normals or not. Okay. Then you get 66% attack when key is 22 or more. Okay. We'll see how easy that is to get though, because so like this, yeah, so, yeah. So like this guy doesn't get any extra key from getting orbs. So we'll see how his links are, because his links are probably going to help him. But we'll see how easy it is to get, max key basically. And then he gets like another 22% DR as the first or second attacker in a turn. So in slot 1 or 2, he has 44% DR turn 1. Okay. It's not turn 1, because this 22% DR is just unlimited. Yeah, it's not tied to this one turn. So he just has 44% DR just in slot 1 or 2. Okay. Then he launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of being a super as the second or third attacker in a turn. Okay. And then he has a great chance of countering Ki Blast super attacks. And then he has a high chance of dodging. Oh my lord. High chance of dodging. I'm pretty sure this high chance of dodging is when he takes a super attack, if I see from the translations, but um, that's crazy. That's crazy. So he has guard plus DR plus dodge. Yeah, so in slot two, I think, yeah, slot two is his best sort of place because he has a yeah, because like he has a 70% like additional here. He has 22% DR in slot one or two, and 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 I think that's it. Honestly, yeah, his best slot is slot two because he can do everything in there. He has his guaranteed like additional. He has the DR. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, he's actually a pretty good unit, honestly. Let me check his best linking partners. So if we go to my link tool here, search this guy up. So let's see. So he shares 6 links with him, 5 links with Buhan. Okay. Um, I mean, wait, like how many links is he sharing with Broly's? Let's see, because you know mainly he's gonna be on movie bosses. He shares 4 links with Tells, so that's cool. Um, yeah, I mean, his linking partners are kind of air. 3 links with Age of Broly though, but not Transform Broly. Uh, 3 links with Int Broly. Okay, that's good. What links is he sharing? Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and okay, it's not terrible. 3 links with Tech Broly as well. That's the same thing. Okay, that's not bad then. What's his link set? Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, big bad bosses. That's important. Okay, so that means we do need to run him with Turtles then. Some sort of Turtles in slot three maybe. Because big bad bosses is way too important not to have, active, right? Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Fear and Faith, and okay. So it's mostly like attack links, but it's very important that we have big bad bosses active. Yeah, it's very important. Okay. Like once again, so like he has a rage mode as we know. So let's see what this does. So 12 key is greater raise attack temporarily with a guaranteed crit, and then ultra super attack is massively raise attack guaranteed crit. Changes all key spears to yellow keys. Oh, he changes the whole field. Okay, and then he gets key plus 2 per key spear obtained, and then 16% attack per key spear obtained. So he's basically just a nuke. Okay, so he's going to get 16 times 23 orbs. So let's just quickly do that. So 16 times 23 is 368% attack that he's getting there. Cool. Okay, so that's him. Let's check out Big Daddy Gogeta now. So surely they won't fumble him, right? Like let's be honest, like he has good animations. He has one of the most goated OSTs in the game. Very good animations. Even now, honestly, like I still watch his animations, and I'm like, bro, I'm watching the actual movie in HD here. And yeah, once again, I have this guy rainbowed, and yeah, I have fond memories of pulling this guy on release. I got 2 copies of this guy on release actually, so yeah, I have very fond memories of this guy. Like using him, he was just an absolute blast to use. So let's see how they changed him. So, okay, yeah. So like they did a similar things to like, STR Goku and Vegeta. So they stack defense while this guy stacks attack. So it makes sense that they do the opposite. So his 12 key he greatly no. So his 12 key he stacks attack, so 30% attack, and then he greatly raises defense for 1 turn. And his 18 key he greatly stacks attack and then greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Very nice that he has greatly raises defense on both of his 12 and 18 key. That's really good. So no debuffs or like anything like that. Pretty simple. And then his passive then. So key plus 2 and then like 200% attack and defense. Plus like another 50% when doing a super attack. Okay, so like multiplicative buff. He gets 40% DR, just baseline. Okay, and then randomly changes like key spears to rainbow key. Oh wait, okay, so he's a rainbow orb changer. I think previously like he did have rainbow orb changing, but it was only a high chance. So now it's just guaranteed. It's really nice that his team has more rainbow key spear changes now. Because back then, well, not back then, but even now, what we do normally is run the 9th anniversary Gogeta as a rainbow orb changer. What we do is just float him off and then by the time he comes back, he has his transformation. So it's nice that we have yet another Rainbow Orb Changer that works pretty much the same way as Night Nano's Gogeta, because like this unit's active skill to fuse is basically the same thing, turn 4. But for this unit, you have to be above 70% HP, while for Night Nano's Gogeta, it's just turn 4 from his start of turn. So much easier to get. So Rainbow Orb Changing is cool. And then he also gets key +2 per Rainbow Key Spit obtained. Okay, launches an additional. That has a great chance of being a super sack. That's just base. Yeah, it's not conditional. Okay, plus like another 50% attack and launches like another guaranteed super sack with a Rainbow Key Spit obtained. Okay, so he can super up to what, 4 times in a turn? Yeah, because like he has a great chance here. He has a guaranteed with a Rainbow Orb, and then his hidden potential. Yeah, so he can. Yeah, okay, so okay, very good. All right. Plus like another 50% attack and defense, and then 20% DR for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 70% or less at the start of turn. Okay, I mean, well, like this. I mean, like like, I don't know why there's a HP condition on there, because you're always going to get this turn 1. Because it says 1 turn from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 70% or less. Like why is that HP condition there? Because like you're going to get this no matter what, turn 1. So like even if your HP is under 70%, it doesn't matter. I don't know why this HP condition is there, but maybe I'm missing something. But okay. So as we know, with like Gogeta, he fuses when your HP is above 70% HP, starting from the 4th turn from start of battle. So let's see what Gogeta does. So 12 key is 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes, okay, cool. And then 18 key is 50% attack and defense for 3 turns. And then greatly lowers attack and defense. Okay, so it's very nice that he lowers attack. Very useful. Okay. Like the very busted super attack effects already. So, like since he does this for 3 turns, his 2nd turn he's gonna look very explosive, because he's gonna have a stack of this active. It's the same super attack effect as the Super Saiyan Trio. Same super attack effect as Tech Ultron. Yeah, very good, very good. So he heals 30% HP. I think that was just there. That was the same thing. A key +5, and then 250% attack and defense, plus like another 77% attack and defense when doing a super attack. So there's a nice it's like nice multiplicative buff. He just does a guaranteed crit. Okay, so oh my lord, he does a guaranteed crit. So if I see any idiot put crit on this guy, then we're gonna have a problem, because he doesn't need crit clearly, because he's just guaranteed critting no matter what, unconditional guaranteed crit. So seriously, I do not want to see any retard put crit on this guy, because he doesn't need it. He just does not need crit. So like, I don't want to see idiots put crit on him and say, oh yeah, damage, because no, come on, like don't be an idiot. Seriously, performs a critical hit. He's guaranteed critting. So please, come on, don't be that idiot. Seriously. So, all right. So like he is guaranteed critting. Like he has 40% DR. So wait, like that was in his base as well. So he has 40% DR in here as well. Okay. Randomly changes key spears. Okay, so he's Rainbow Orb changing. Key +3 per Rainbow Key Spear obtained. Okay, so he's getting more key. Plus an additional 77% attack. Launches a guaranteed super attack, and guards all attacks with a Rainbow Key Spear obtained. Oh, okay. So 40% DR plus guard, and he's doing a guaranteed additional. Okay. Key +5. Another 40% DR. And foresees enemy super attack for 5 turns from start of turn. So for the first 5 turns, he has 80% DR plus guard. Wow. Okay, he's not going to take damage. he's just not. Okay. When an enemy is hit by the character's ultra super attack, he counters unarmed super attacks directed at the character from that enemy for the duration of that turn. High chance of dodging. Oh my lord. Yeah. So it says high chance of evading enemy super attack. Yeah, so if there is a super attack directed at this guy, he then has a high chance of dodging. So again, wow, impressive. So 80% DR plus guard plus 50% chance to dodge. He's definitely top 3 in the game. Like, he's better than Beast. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. He's better than Beast. Like, there's no doubt. Like, he's doing way more damage than Beast. He basically tanks the exact same as Beast. You know, he has, you know, because, you know, like Beast has 80% DR as well. But this guy just has it turn 1, whilst Beast has to, you know, like take hits and, you know, build that up. Wow. Like, yeah, like, bro, like, you know, like, plus this guy's orb changing. He's guaranteed critting. Yeah, bro, he's literally doing the same thing as Beast, but better. He's guaranteed critting. He's rainbow orb changing. He's got 80% DR plus guard. Bro, like that one rainbow orb is not hard to get. Let's be honest, it's not hard to get because he's orb changing. There's no way you don't get one rainbow orb. So that's insane, man. That is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, no, he's better than Beast. I'm sorry, man. He's better than Beast. Like, no, it's no challenge. No challenge. Like, okay. I'm shocked. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. So, like, we've gotten through the kits. We've gone through, like, the letter. Yeah, so, yeah. So, like, there's also, like, the timeline. Like, I need to see that, actually. So, yeah, so, like, we've seen all of these 4 things. Like, that quest mode, AJ Bardock, and the, like, Frieza is also getting a Dokkan Awakening. Seems like we are getting, like, another Heroes campaign this year. So this year will probably be the last. You know, like, I don't know, but we'll see. A Divine Dragon Carnival. I think this will probably be Jiren. I don't know. This could be Jiren, or it could be like no. It's in December, so it's going to be like the Christmas LR. Yeah. This is going to be like the Christmas LR. So they haven't said anything about when Roshi and Jiren is coming. No, like they haven't said that. In development for the 10th anniversary, new skill added, character details, etc. That's going to be in starting from November. Okay. All right. So interesting, man. Yeah. Okay. So that should be everything from like the letter. Hopefully, I summarized it well. Let me know what you guys think of, you know, like these like upcoming future you know, updates and, you know, all this stuff. You know, like these EZAs are going to be fire because I have both these units rainbowed, so I would literally show them on the screen right now. But yeah, I have them rainbowed, like, you know, it's like, you know, like, I think my Gogeta is full additional rest dodge, and then my number is, I think, full dodge. I think it's full dodge and then defense equipped. So like, I already have them built properly, like even right before the EZA. So again, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and sub to the channel, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace out.